This evening, I got to preach from Luke chapter 12, and Jesus had been teaching the crowds, and then on a break, he's talking to the disciples, and he wants to help them to keep things in perspective, because the Pharisees were very focused on the external. I wear eyeglasses. I can see without my glasses, but I don't see very well. Everything's fuzzy. But when I put my glasses on, it brings things into focus and makes it clear for me. And that's what Jesus is doing here in pointing out. Here in Luke 12:24, he says, do not seek what you are to eat, what you are to drink, nor be worried. For all the nations of the world seek after these things, and your Father knows that you need them. Instead, seek his kingdom, and these things will be added to you. Our Heavenly Father knows our needs. And certainly we are to work, and we are to save, and we are to invest, and we are to care about these things in this life. This life matters very much, but not at the expense of the eternal. We have to always live with that tension. We have the needs and the pressures of life. We've got bills to pay. We have goals and things we wish to accomplish in this life, and good things. And it is good to want nice clothing, and it's good to want to be able to have a good car. These things are necessary, and why not have the best that you can afford? And if you take care of it, in the long run, it turns out to be a good investment. Point is, we're not to get worried and fall apart and disintegrate over this life. It is important, yes. It's like dress rehearsal. It's like a scrimmage or a preseason game in football where you do it. It's serious, but it's really more like practice, and it's not the big game. It's not the final, first opening night. This life is like dress rehearsal, and so we are to be concerned, and we are to give and do our best, but not to get so worked up. We all have friends and colleagues that when stress piles on, especially at work or in school, they'll just fall apart and just blow up. And that's what Jesus says. Don't be anxious. It literally means don't fall to pieces. And so that would be my encouragement here to the people of Emmanuel here in Kalamazoo. This life is important, and God has good things for you to do here.